So these are ingredients that I use all the time. I'm allergic to gluten, so this is perfect for me because all the ingredients are gluten-free, which is really rare when making pancakes. So we're going to start off by putting our dry ingredients into a bowl. So I've got 1 cup of gluten-free flour. It doesn't matter what kind of gluten-free flour you use, as long as it's gluten-free. And then to that I'm going to add a teaspoon of baking powder, straight in the bowl, and half a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. And basically what these do is they give a bit of lift to the pancake, so it's going to be more like an American style pancake as opposed to a French crepe, which is flatter. I'm just going to do half a teaspoon of the bicarbonate of soda. Straight in. And then I'm just also going to add just a little pinch of salt. Okay, I'm just going to give that a quick whisk together. Okay, so here I've got 2 eggs, which I'm just going to give a quick whisk. And then to that, I'm going to add 1 cup of room temperature buttermilk, straight in. It's really important that the ingredients are room temperature for this. I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. Straight in. And then the last ingredient in the wet is 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So these are a lovely sweet pancake. Straight in. So whilst I'm giving that a stir, I'm going to heat my pan onto a medium heat. And then I'm going to give this a quick mix together. Okay, so that's all mixed together, and I'm going to add these wet ingredients into the dry ingredients. Oh, I'm all over myself. Okay, and I'm just going to give them a quick stir. Okay, now to this mixture, I'm going to add some quinoa. Now quinoa is a superfood and it's become really popular over recent years. And this is quinoa that is cooked and cooled, which is really important. So this is just from dinner last night because I eat it all the time. It's a fantastic source of protein as well. So you're just adding extra nutrients and body into these pancakes. So I'm going to add probably the equivalent of about a cup of cooked and cooled quinoa to the batter. So that's about a cup. And then I'm just going to give it a mix. These really are so good. So now I'm just going to take a ladle, because I want to ladle the mixture into the pan. Ladle. My pan's nice and hot. And I'm just going to take my batter. Try not to drip it everywhere, let that drip off first, and ladle pancake directly into the pan, like so. I think I can fit 2 in at a time here. Okay, so just going to let those cook, and then when I start to see them bubbling around the edges, it's time to flip. Okay, so our pancakes are starting to puff up nicely. Let's just see if they're ready to flip. Just a little minute or so more, I think. Just so they get a little bit more sturdy. We'll go for it on this one. This one. Let them cook through on the other side. Okay, so our pancakes are lovely and fluffy and golden, so we're just going to pop them onto the plates. So we want to come off this one. And then I love to serve them, seeing as these are what I eat all the time, because it's all gluten-free and with quinoa and all my favourite ingredients. I love to put some fresh blueberries over the top, just like this, lots of blueberries. And then I pop some, this is Greek yogurt with coconut in it, so it's like a little tropical twist. So I just pop that right on top. It's a really good source of protein as well, so this is a really good breakfast that would keep you feeling full all day. And then I like to add a little bit of runny honey. And then to top it off, I've got to have a bit of sweetness and just a little bit of icing sugar. And my quinoa pancakes are done. This is where we cut, and you come back and see me later.